Hey everyone, Dunbar Snack Bar here with another commentary for MLB 2K10. I'm doing this because I'm super excited about MLB 2K11. I'm just getting prepped up for franchise mode here. So I'm going to be playing as my team, Oakland Athletics. I got Gio Gonzalez pitching, going up against the Cleveland Indians. I feel like I'm kind of rusty. I'm not going to lie. I've been doing some My Player, but not so much an actual game. So my pitching is kind of hurting. It's kind of why I'm going with the A's. They definitely specialize in pitching. It's kind of where the hitting is, that they've got the ability to be able to improve, and a definite challenge, for me here too. This hit's going to be getting man in scoring position, so I'm kind of worried here. I do like Gio Gonzalez. His 12-6 change is absolutely amazing, but it seems like whenever I play with him, it looks like the teams I go up against have a higher batting average than what you typically see. So hopefully I'll be able to get out of this here with some good pitching. Hopefully I can hit it low, hit him into a double play just like this. Ellis to Pennington. Oh, to Barton. That's awesome. Double play. You love to see that kind of stuff. I got out of a wicked jam on that one. So something like that, definitely beautiful to see. Definitely an awesome play there, too. I was thinking that they were going to hold Ellis up before they'd give an opportunity to throw it. I got Ellis at the plate right now here, and boom, he's going yard with that one. Mark Ellis with a home run there in the left center. Mark Ellis doesn't get too many home runs. So to see something like that, especially in exhibition, that's awesome, because I'm playing on a difficulty. It's a lot harder than what I typically play on. So maybe I'm not so rusty after all if I can get Mark Ellis there. A home run. Maybe it was just luck here. We'll see here with Jack Cust coming up to the plate. Definitely one of the big power hitters for the Oakland Athletics. So the A's expect a lot from him. Not on the team anymore here, but with this fastball, opposite side of the field from where he's supposed to be hitting it, but the same place where Mark Ellis hit it, home run. I am up 2-0 on back-to-back home runs. Cleveland's already kind of hurting there right now. Maybe I really am not so rusty after all. I was kind of just joking around earlier, but that's really got me thinking. Maybe I'm ready for 2K11 already. Can't go off one game. Can't definitely go off of 2 innings here either, but that's a great way to start it off. 2 solo home runs back-to-back. Jack Cust with a big hit there too. Like I said, I'm getting excited for franchise mode. The thing is, though, it's 162 games. I cannot, because of time and things like that, do commentary for 162 games. So more than likely what you're going to be seeing is just one game out of a series. Chad Pennington, that's a nice toss. For those baseball haters out there who say that it's not an athletic sport, just look at stuff like that. Especially when I was playing baseball, even in high school and stuff like that, you saw some absolutely athletic play. So all the baseball haters, Pennington proved you wrong right there. Amazing toss by him. But going back to what I was saying about franchise 2, I got a lot of questions besides just how many games I'm going to play and post here. Because I'm hoping, one, to get to the postseason. I've never done that before. I try to play as many games as I can. I usually get about halfway through the season before I get tired of it. Fouls that one off here. But hopefully I can get to the postseason here, especially with the A's. That's something that's going to be rather difficult, because I'm not going to lie, they're not the best team in Major League Baseball. But with the 12-6 curve right there, caught him swing and miss, and he is down to the bench. So that's a strikeout for Gonzalez. It's one of the things I like about Gonzalez. Like I said, that 12-6 change is nasty. I mean, you can just see the drop on it. That's really tough to hit against, too, whenever I'm playing against somebody, too. I usually pick Gonzalez just because that's tough to hit. Here we go. 0-2. Fastball. Low and outside. Caught him swinging. Gonzalez is a beast sometimes, but it's just that batting average against the other team that really causes me some concern. And I kind of seen this already with a lot of hits. I mean, I got 2 guys on right now. That's a drop. Coco Crisp, though, is going to try and get it into home here as he goes, but yeah, no chance at all. I love how he gets up and celebrates as if that's a game changer. Granted, they were down 2-0. Now it's 2-1. But That wasn't a close play at all, man. Definitely don't need to be celebrating. Just get off the field. Yeah, look at that.
Well, anytime you're behind
but here we go, bottom of the third, 2 outs.
You have to maintain that focus. You have to really be dialed in.
Yeah, usually I run on those kind of pitches when they're in the dirt. Catcher can't get to them. But when I got somebody on third, I'm always worried that I'm going to be sending both of them. And then I end up with an out just because the guy at third ends up going home. There's nothing that can be done here. But going to be scoring him on from third. That's a good RBI. 2 outs, bottom of the third. What more can you ask for? So, good hit by Kurt Suzuki there, just to drop it. I've noticed I'm hitting it a lot into the opposite side of the field, which means I'm swinging a little bit late. So I'll probably be doing a little bit of practice after this here and just trying it out. But here's Chris Carter, rookie actually. So you're not going to hear too much about him, but with 2 guys on, we'll be looking for something big out of Carter here. See, there's another drop one at not going again. I don't know why I didn't on this one, just because first and second, I can definitely make it to third base before the catcher can get that ball to third. I was just dumb on my part. It looks like this pitcher's really having a hard time getting it in the strike zone. But once he does, Carter goes into left field, right where it should be. 3-run shot. So now I am up 6-1. So this is definitely a good bottom of the third, especially a good 2-out rally that I've got going on so far. One of the things about, hitting is, while yes, statistics are important, I think a lot of it is just based on you personally and your ability to react to the pitches and your ability to swing. So that's another reason I like to go with the Oakland Athletics, just because I think pitching has a lot more reliance on statistics, especially when you're looking for a success rate. Gosh, that's beautiful. He really did hit that one. So I've got Mark Ellis and I've got Carter with a home run. Both of these guys really don't have too much power at all, so that's nice. Here I go with Rajay Davis on a steal to second. Of course, he's going to be safe. Rajay Davis is my man just for his speed alone. Creates opportunities like this where he's at first. Now he's on second in scoring position. So just about anything right here is going to be bringing Rajay Davis home. That wasn't a good swing on my part.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider.
There we go, just a little dropper. I mean, that's not too far at all. And here he goes with the toss here. Rajay Davis gets in. That's why I love this guy. You're my man, Rajay. It's beautiful. That's really why speed's important in baseball too. I'm definitely a speed guy, and I like to play small ball. I do understand the importance of the big hit and having big hitters, but stuff like this, it just creates opportunities out of situations that it wasn't there. That's where it's at. But they're going to be putting in another pitcher, but it's not going to do anything. Be hitting that one in the left center, going to be hitting a double, but that's also a 2-run RBI. So if you want to see a definition of a good 2-out rally, it's this right here. I'm up 9-1 now in the bottom of the third. So that was definitely a good double by Coco Crisp to be scoring both of the guys. That's awesome. And I love Coco Crisp's name. If I could get Coco Crisp and Milton Bradley on a team, I think I'd be happy. Not just because they're decent players, but those are some pretty awesome names. So here we go, Derek Barton. Already had an amazing 2-out rally. Let's see what Derek Barton can do here on this pitch. Gets it right back to the pitcher. You guys thought something awesome was going to happen. But no, that's what ended that 2-out rally there, the bottom of the third. Here I am, bottom of the fourth. This is why I run. There was really no challenge at all. See, I should have done that earlier, but I guess it didn't really matter too much because they all came home anyway. But here's another reason why I love small ball. I got Kurt Suzuki. I'm going to be doing a suicide squeeze. It's basically a hit and run. Nice. Yeah, I know Suzuki was out, but I scored the run. And I went back and I looked at that later, and it kind of looks more like a sacrifice bunt rather than a suicide squeeze. But either way, that was a run might not have been there. So 10-1 now. Definitely feeling confident about this game here in the bottom of the fifth. Gio Gonzalez here with yet another K. Seems like the changeup and the 12-6 curve have been working wonders for me. I'm probably going to be sticking with that for the rest of this game here, but that just looked awesome. Gio Gonzalez has been doing pretty well, but the hit count has been really high. I was kind of expecting that. But my guys have been doing a good job of getting me out of bad situations. A lot of it goes to Gio Gonzalez too, because things like right here, I got a man on first, but Gonzalez absolutely delivers there. 12-6 curve once again, caught him looking. And that kind of pitch, I usually leave it high and just watch it drop in, but did a double take on that one. That guy's got a 2 steal rating. Thought I'd try to pick him off just in case his pickoff was low too, but how would you feel if you were the pitcher or if you were the player, sorry, or you knew the player, and then you get on games like this and you find out that their steal rating or just any rating really is a 2? That's depressing. Here we go once again. Change up high and inside. That's a K looking. So Gonzalez has been doing pretty good for me in the strikeout area. Going up against Chu here again. I have not had a problem with Chu. I've already had 1 strikeout with him too. He hit into a double play. Can't hit that 12-6 curve. Fastball going inside, but I think I am going to stick with Oakland just because of the pitching here. Fastball. That's 2 in a row I've caught him looking. I mean, just pitching like this, I've been doing pretty good, especially on this harder difficulty. But here we go, Jack Cust hit one earlier. This one's going long. That arrow's beautiful, but I got robbed. I don't see that too much in this game, so that's kind of awesome. Well, not really awesome, because I don't want Cust to be robbed, but still, can't help but like it. And here we go, I got Carter throwing it to what I thought was the cutoff man, but I guess I was wrong. Kuzmanov throws it home. Not in time at all. I mean, I'm going to watch this again. You're going to see kind of how gypped I feel on this one, because I got it there early enough for him definitely to apply the tag. You watch any game in real life, I mean, heck, it could be Little League. With this kind of preparation, you just sit there, guard the plate. I mean, look at that. And he moves, and the guy gets under it. But whatever, I'm still up 10-2. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to get worried. But here we go with a home run. This one was awesome by Kuzmanov just because at this point I was on a 12-out drought, hadn't got a home run for 4 innings, or gotten any kind of hit for 4 innings, sorry. And he ends it with a home run. So if you're going to end a drought, what better way than with a home run? That's awesome, Kuzmanov. So he just steps on that and goes. That's humility right there.
Outstanding approach at the plate right there. He tried to sneak a fastball.
I've been hitting it better in there.
The
outfield there, but again, that's one that might be going opposite direction. I probably still need to work on my swing a little bit here. But I'm feeling confident now already for MLB 2K11. The thing is, though, you can't really go off of one game. You got to go off a number of games, so I'm probably going to play some more, do some commentary, and post it on here, if anything, for practice on commentary. So, Gonzalez here once again. Ooh. I was totally expecting the strikeout right there, but I'm going to throw the nasty 12-6. Haha. There you go. That was the last out, too. So, what a great way to end the game. Actually, Gonzalez got player of the game here. I think it was well-deserved. I thought I'd let him pitch the complete game. But I end up winning this one 11-2. Awesome game. Really did boost my morale. But I do thank you guys for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave any feedback. Definitely subscribe. And you guys have a great day.